Imagine stepping into a world where colors burst through the sky, music fills the air, and ancient traditions come alive right before your eyes. Across the globe, people gather to celebrate their heritage, history, and beliefs in some of the most extravagant and mesmerizing festivals. From massive street parades to deeply spiritual ceremonies, these festivals offer unforgettable experiences that bring people together like nothing else. Stay with us as we journey through the most breathtaking cultural festivals on Earth, each one more fascinating than the last. Number 10. Holi, the Festival of Colors. India and Nepal. Picture this. Thousands of people, young and old, throwing vibrant clouds of colored powder into the air, dancing under a sky that looks like a painter's dream. Holi, the Hindu festival of colors, marks the arrival of spring and the triumph of good over evil. Held mostly in India and Nepal, this festival begins with a bonfire the night before, symbolizing the burning away of negativity. But the real magic happens the next day, when the streets turn into a wild explosion of color, music, and celebration. Strangers smear each other with colored powders, drench each other in water, and feast on sweets like gujia and thandai. It's chaotic. It's joyous. It's an experience like no other. But beware, if you go out on Holi, there's no escaping the color battle. Number 9. Oktoberfest, Germany. Think of Oktoberfest and what comes to mind? Huge beer mugs? Giant pretzels? People in lederhosen dancing on tables? Well, you're absolutely right. Oktoberfest, held annually in Munich, Germany, is the world's largest beer festival. But it's more than just drinking. This festival dates back to 1810, when it was originally a royal wedding celebration. Today, it has evolved into a massive 16-day event that welcomes over 6 million visitors every year. There are parades, amusement rides, and of course, the finest German beers served in 1-liter steins. The best way to enjoy Oktoberfest? Get yourself a traditional Bavarian outfit, head to one of the massive beer tents, and sing along to German folk music with thousands of people from around the world. Number 8. Carnival of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. If there's one festival that defines pure, unfiltered joy, it's Rio Carnival. Held just before Lent, this legendary celebration in Brazil is the biggest and most flamboyant carnival on Earth. Picture dazzling samba dancers in extravagant costumes, massive parade floats that look like moving works of art, and an energy so electric it makes the entire city come alive. Every year, millions of people flood the streets of Rio, dancing to the rhythm of samba music and watching the mind-blowing performances of the city's top samba schools in the Sambadrome. And the best part? Anyone can join in. Street parties, called blocos, happen everywhere, where locals and tourists alike dance, drink, and celebrate life. If you're looking for a festival that's all about glamour, passion, and rhythm, this is the one for you. Number 7. Dia de los Muertos, Mexico. Unlike Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, isn't about fear. It's about love, remembrance, and celebrating life. Every November 1st and 2nd, Mexicans honor their deceased loved ones with colorful altars decorated with candles, marigolds, sugar skulls, and the favorite foods of the departed. Families gather in cemeteries, not to mourn, but to celebrate with music, storytelling, and even food and drinks shared with the spirits. The most famous celebrations take place in Oaxaca, Mexico City, and Michoacan, where massive parades, stunning face paintings, and vibrant decorations turn the cities into a breathtaking spectacle. It's a festival that reminds us that even after death, love never fades. Number 6. Chinese New Year, China and worldwide. Marking the start of the lunar calendar, Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, is China's biggest and most important holiday. From the iconic dragon and lion dances to the deafening sound of firecrackers, this celebration is all about welcoming prosperity, happiness, and good fortune for the year ahead. The festival lasts 15 days, with families gathering for massive feasts, giving out lucky red envelopes, hongbao, and lighting up the sky with mesmerizing fireworks. The grandest celebrations happen in Beijing, Hong Kong, and Shanghai, but Chinatowns around the world, from San Francisco to London, also explode with festive energy. And it all ends with the breathtaking Lantern Festival, where thousands of glowing lanterns float into the sky, creating an unforgettable view. Number 5. La Tomatina, Spain. Ever wanted to take part in the world's biggest food fight? Welcome to La Tomatina, where thousands of people flood the streets of Buñol, Spain, armed with ripe tomatoes, ready for battle. This wild festival, held on the last Wednesday of August, started in 1945 as an accidental food fight, but today, it has become an internationally famous event. The rules? Squash your tomato before throwing it, Wear clothes you don't mind destroying, and get ready to be drenched in red pulp. It only lasts an hour, but that's enough to turn the town into a river of tomato juice. Number 4. Up Helly Aa, Scotland. Vikings may have disappeared centuries ago, but in Shetland, Scotland, their spirit burns on. Literally. Up Helly Aa is one of the most dramatic fire festivals in the world. Every January, the people of Shetland march through the streets dressed as Viking warriors, carrying burning torches. The festival ends with the ceremonial burning of a massive wooden Viking ship, followed by an all-night celebration filled with singing, dancing, and storytelling. It's one of the most spectacular ways to experience Scotland's Viking heritage firsthand. Number 3. Harbin Ice Festival, China. Imagine a city made entirely of ice. Every winter, the city of Harbin in China transforms into a frozen wonderland for the Harbin International Ice and Snow Festival, the largest of its kind in the world. Giant ice castles, illuminated sculptures, and massive snow carvings cover an area the size of 100 football fields. The festival lasts from December to February, featuring ice slides, snow sports, and even weddings held in ice chapels. Number 2. Inti Raymi, Peru. Once the grandest festival of the Incan Empire, Inti Raymi, or the Festival of the Sun, is still celebrated in Cusco, Peru, every June. Locals dressed in traditional Incan attire reenact ancient rituals, honor the sun god Inti, and fill the streets with parades, music, and dancing. The highlight? A massive ceremony at Sacsayhuaman, where thousands gather to witness the breathtaking performance honoring the sun. Number 1. The Kyoto Gion Matsuri, Japan. Dating back over 1,100 years, Japan's Gion Matsuri in Kyoto is one of the most majestic and spiritual festivals in the world. Throughout July, the city comes alive with elaborate floats, traditional performances, and Shinto rituals. The highlight is the Yamaboko Parade, where giant wooden floats, some weighing over 12 tons, are pulled through the streets by hand. This festival is a living piece of history, blending tradition, artistry, and community like no other. From ancient traditions to wild celebrations, these festivals bring people together, tell powerful stories, and create memories that last a lifetime. Which of these festivals is now on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments.